Gabby, you remember earlier when you said that you had read that book Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell?
I said I read a book.
No, you said you read that book. And then later you said it was about a girl in college writing fan fiction for a Lord of the Rings type world?
Yeah.
Well, that's wrong. And you were lying, and you clearly didn't read the book.
What's your point?
Why would you lie about having read a book you haven't read?
I don't know, because I figured you would say that exactly what you're doing right now.
What, you like to be outed?
No,
Do you like to be publicly shamed? Do you get off on this?
But it's funny. It's a little funny.
You're the little boy who cried wolf, though, because then when you are telling the truth and I don't believe you, you get so mad. But you lie all the time.
I think it's just called The Boy Who Cried Wolf.
It's not called the little boy?
No.
See, I would normally trust you in this case. Like, if you were a normal person and you told me that, I'd be like, oh, of course I'm wrong. But since you're such a known, documented liar, I don't even know what's true.
A known and also documented liar?
Yes, you're a big-time, full-time liar.
So soft, sugar. Do you want to be a pillow? Do you want us to stuff you and make you a pillow?
Why do you suddenly like Sugar today of all days?
What?
You never like her.
I like her all the time.
No. You never like her and she feels sad.
I like her fine.
This week's question comes from someone who doesn't understand the rules of this show.
What are the rules of this show?
Name.
Have fun.
I haven't had fun in years. Alexi from the internets wants to know, what do you think of Miles Teller's new hair?
Now, Allison, you picked these questions. I know.
Uh-huh.
You thought this would be a good question?
Do you even know what he did?
No, but we're trying to make, clickbaity titles that people will click that, are universal.
This is in the news. I bet this was on Facebook trending at some point.
What did he do to his hair?
So, as many of you know, Miles Teller used to be my number one crush.
Who is now your number one crush?
It's empty. It's still Miles Teller. Here's the problem, is that Miles Teller has now come out as, a really big asshole.
Oh, congratulations! He came out as an asshole?
Yeah.
You have to come out as that now?
He came out as an asshole publicly in an interview, I believe with GQ.
Okay, great.
He was very rude in the interview, and now many rumors have spread that he's not a good guy.
Okay.
So while I still find him so incredibly appealing in every way, I know I can't have him be my number one celebrity crush anymore.
Okay.
Because it sends the wrong message.
What did he do to his hair?
Platinum blonde!
Why?
I don't know! It looks awful! Everything he had was such a natural look, because he got in this car accident, he had scars on his face, and he was just so raw and real and who he was. And now, blonde hair?
You won't like someone anymore, less because they're an asshole and more because they've dyed their hair platinum blonde?
Publicly or privately?
Do you think that maybe this will backfire and that people will be like, what right do you have to be telling famous people what to do and how to look when you two are disasters?
What right does anyone have, though? Honestly, what I'm doing right now is I'm negging Miles Teller. I'm negging Miles Teller so that he will contact me via Twitter. I've got that verified check mark. If you follow me, I'll see it.
This is how every great romance has started. The girl made a negative YouTube video about the guy. The guy followed her on Twitter because they were both verified. Bada boom, bada bing, babies in marriage.
Weirder things have happened.
If you were married to someone and they woke up in the morning and they changed their hair and they said, hey, wake up, I changed my hair. Do you like it? And it was that to that, what would you say?
I'm already married to them?
Yeah, you're married to them.
Here's the thing no one realizes is once you're in love with someone, they can kind of do whatever.
Is that true?
Things that would be so off-putting to me before I'm in love with someone wouldn't bother me as much once I'm in love with them.
What if they grow a beard?
For example...
What if they grow a beard?
Excuse me, for example, since I'm already in love with Miles Teller, the blonde hair is, not the best, but I'm still in it. We should probably have brought in more opinions about the hair, other than not good. I have a pain here now.
Yeah, well, you're dying.
Is this the end?
I mean, let's hope so.
Okay. But you won't be dead. I'll just be dead.
I know. I assume when you go, I have to end my own life.
Oh, perfect.
Right? Isn't that the rule?
Yeah.